Okay, so this super tapper that I bought off Craigslist, I think it was. They were in Davis. It's old school. You might remember the box that I posted a while back. But it's got all these little collet chuck type things. And right now it's mounted in the drill press, but I figured I'd show you guys just how cool this little nifty beast is. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here and show you. So this is the thing. This is it. Right there. Let's drop you a little bit. Bear with the camera messing here. Sorry. So this thing here goes in your drill press chuck. Just like a drill. It's got a little post on it that the drill chuck grabs onto. And you'll see this is split. And down here there's a little collet with a ring and then the tap. And I'm set up right now for this hole right here. And I thought I would demonstrate what it does. It's actually pretty dang nifty. A little cutting fluid first here. I'll put that down inside the hole and get a little bit on the tap. It's very interesting because it all operates on hand power. So this, you'll see this moves up and down. And it's when you're pushing down, it wants to go clockwise, and when you're pulling it out, it wants to go counterclockwise. And then when you hold either side of this, either end of the split here, this way is for tightening, this way is for loosening, and I'll show you that. I just turn it on and it just spins freely. Right now I've got the drill press on the lowest setting, and when I grab it, it'll stop spinning here because I'm not pushing down. It hasn't engaged the teeth. It's got like a planetary gear, so you'll see in just a second when we lower the head here. Now I'm going to try to keep my arm out of the way, but it's spinning, but in a second it'll stop. You'll see there's too much friction now. And you'll see which handle to grab. And when you grab it, you'll see how the tap spins very slowly. Now, my pressure, now I can't grip it now, it stops. So anytime I'm in doubt, I'm safe. I cannot hurt the tap. And if I grip a little bit harder, it'll spin it some more. But as it slips, you can grab this side, so you pull out. You'll see this one starts to spin. You grab that, and then the bit will go in reverse. And then you can go back down. It takes a little bit of getting used to the gyration you got to do. So now I'm cutting. In a second it'll get too hard for me to, there. Oh, here we go. It'll get too hard for me to grip anymore, and it'll slip. Completely safe. Pulling out. Let it engage the holder, or there's a cam or something that hits, that engages to get it to go into reverse. You're basically just slipping the gears. And then we just keep on going in. Grip is too tight. I think it's on purpose that you use your left hand for this, because most people's left hands aren't as strong as their right hand, so you don't over tighten, you don't over grip. You could, if you had a bear of a grip, you could grab this thing so tight that it couldn't be safe. It would snap the tap. But my grip's, I'm kind of a weakling. My grip's not very strong, especially on my left hand. I get it to engage this side. And it's a fairly simple process, just up and down. Every once in a while the collet lets go of the tap, which is kind of annoying, but I think it's just a matter of learning the finesse that's needed. But here in just a second we're going to have a tapped hole with very little drama and concern, and it'll be perfectly straight. And you just keep on heading down. I pull out enough to clear the chips, pull back in, and pull back out again, clear some more chips. And then when you reach the bottom of the hole, it gets way too hard to hold on to, so you can't break the tap. And if you're ever in doubt, you drop, you let go, and everything stops. Completely safe. Very, very cool little tool that was, this one was probably done in the 50s. It's not brand new technology, it's just apparently something not everybody, I don't know why it fell out of favor, why they aren't more popular, but I imagine most people don't tap this way. If they're going to power tap, they're going to have a machine dedicated to it, or they'll use taps that can be power fed a little less dramatically. But I think we're ready now. We can let the pressure of the chuck, or of the quill, pull everything out. It's gonna let go of the bit if I keep that up though. I've had the bit slip out. That's the only annoying thing here, is that the bit will slip out. The tap will slip out of this little chuck. This collet chuck is a very lightweight chuck. But now, a little cleanup. And I managed to tap almost an inch, probably a little bit more, maybe, into aluminum no less, with very little pain or suffering. And we're going to test the hole here real quick as soon as I go find the screw. And put a bolt in there. And she's tapped. Way easier than that silly T-handle, yeah? I think so. I would say this was pretty cool. And there you go. That is the power tapper. They call it the push-pull tapper, or the Supreme push-pull tapper. You can see the box here again. Let me see if I can figure out how to aim you. There. The Supreme push-pull tapper. Pretty cool box. Pretty cool device. Works pretty well. They show it using a hand drill. But yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.